What's up? What's up? Now, today I'm going to be giving my 2 cents on the husband and the stepdaughter from Baltimore who killed his wife. Now, when this story first broke in December, matter of fact, I remember exactly what I was doing. I was on my way home from work and I was listening to the radio, and when I heard this fuckery, I was so fucking annoyed. Like, seriously. Because what I couldn't understand was how somebody will come up to the passenger side of your car and you roll down your window and they start stabbing your wife and you just stand and you don't do nothing. I knew from the get-go, I was like, something don't sound right, something do not sound right. And we all know, if you watch enough crime stories, the first 48 hours, Snapped, Fatal Attraction, we all know the first people who are a suspect is the spouse. And it's obvious they thought they was gonna get caught because they actually came up with this bullshit. They've been watching too much TV, clearly, because for them to do the bullshit that they did. And it's sad because I want to know exactly what happened. And it's unfortunate that it did happen. So unfortunate. But I cannot wait until this story makes it to Fatal Attraction, because I need to know the full story. I want to know, did the father and the daughter do it? Or did the father stab the mother up and he ended up telling the daughter and she ended up helping him? I want to know, did they do it like, or was the daughter sitting in the backseat and she went around and she started stabbing the wife? I need to know all the deets. Like, seriously, I need to know all the deets, because when I first heard this fishy ass story, I knew it was, you know, a full pot of shit. I knew it. So anyway, and then when these interviews start coming out, it's like all these interviews coming out and everything, and she there looking like Dave Chappelle or whatnot. And at first I was like, maybe she just got an opaque lipstick on. There gotta be an opaque lipstick, because I know this broad don't got chalk on her lipstick, or I know she not looking like Dave Chappelle's character. I know she not on TV looking like Dave Chappelle's character. And lo and behold, she's on the news looking like Dave Chappelle's twin. Looking like Dave Chappelle's fraternal twin. Like, seriously. But when I saw that interview and everything, the first interview, well, the first of many, because there's several interviews where it's like nobody really believed the story. Nobody believed the story. They were just waiting. And then it happened in December. And it just broke 3 months later. So it's like they were just steady up there building up the evidence. And they had enough evidence where they can prove that it was the daughter and the stepfather. And by the time they got to the husband and the stepdaughter, well, there was close to the border of Mexico or something like that. All I know is they was getting the fuck. That's what they was doing. They was trying to get the fuck. Now, it's amazing because in the video, you know, several people, several newscasters and everything, and they try to, it's like they trying to plead and play on people's heartstrings and everything. And it was really, you know, setting themselves up, because it was like the more that they did interviews, the people, like, the newscasters are like, what happened again? Like, let's see. We can look at this video together. Like, seriously.
Right up the street from my house, and the girl, she just came and she was like, she had a sign and she was asking for help because she had a baby, and I was in the back seat, so I wasn't really paying any mind until I seen someone actually approach the car, and then that's when, you know, it just all just happened so fast, and now she's gone.
So you were driving?
My father was driving. My father, her husband was driving. We were at a stop sign. She's, he's just a mess right now. So I've been with him, like, this is the same outfit I had on. Like, I haven't been home, because I live in Baltimore, but I just have to support my father, because I don't know if he'll try to kill himself or anything. He loved her so much. Like, there's pictures all throughout the house of them. Like, I just don't want him to be alone and have something happen to him, you know.
So, where were you that night? Let's start from the beginning. You were
okay,
where? You were
so,
celebrating your birthday?
Yes, the VFW is in West Baltimore. It's like from McMeekin and Druid. It looks like a regular row house.
Right, most of them do.
Yeah, but we had an awesome time. We danced and we took pictures We had a great time because I don't get to spend as much time with my family as I like because I'm a musician. So, I appreciate and I cherish any time that we get to, get together.
They were dropping you off at home?
They were dropping me off back home. And, it just happened just like that. Just like that. And now she's gone.
And you were...
Now, you can tell right there, and then what happened, and it's just sad because you can tell right there she was lying. It makes no sense whatsoever. And then, she's saying that how loving her father loved her and everything, and it's clearly a lie. So, I'm just not buying it. I mean, nobody was buying it. So, let's see. And then, the other interview, let me show you a little bit of that. Let's look at a little bit of that because, she was looking like Pookie.
It's opened my eyes wide open, and it cost me the ultimate price, which is my wife.
From inside the home he shared with his wife, Jacquelyn, Keith Smith opens up about the good deed that has changed everything. The night he, his wife, and his daughter drove by a woman holding what appeared to be a baby and a sign asking for help in East Baltimore.
Jacquelyn was handing the money, and she was saying, God bless you, God bless you. And then before I turned around, within the middle of a second, I turned around, and this guy commenced to stabbing my wife.
Jacquelyn died hours later at the hospital.
All I could do was just keep screaming her name, tell her, hold on. I was telling I'm just, I feel like I'm stuck in a nightmare. And every day I wake up, I'm trying to wake up and say it didn't happen.
If you look around, there's pictures all over of them.
Jacquelyn was a mother, worked as an electrical engineer, loved God and her church.
On that aspect, it gives me comfort. It really does. It's just that I wasn't ready for it to go. I wasn't ready.
Smith turning his pain into purpose, vowing to push for better laws against panhandling.
To really protect your citizens, you have to stop these.
Now, they were given a show. They were performing. But the thing of it is, this second interview right here, it was clearly obvious that the daughter was high as hell. And at first, it was like she was just sitting there because them thick-ass eyelashes. But no, she was sitting there nodding out. And then it was like, y'all saw it. It was like she was nodding out. And then all of a sudden, when she hear him crying, it's like she come to and she like, what you crying for? Oh, and remember. And then lay her head on his shoulder and console him. So, you could tell it was all staged and, they planned it. And then she starts scratching like the crackhead that she is. She didn't even have enough decency to not put her shirt up and just, rub it. But she actually pulled up her shirt and started scratching like the crackhead that she is. So that was sick. So they went before all these news media people and made themselves like the fools that they are. And it's wild, like 2 decades ago or whatever, he robbed a bank. The first time that he robbed a bank, I think he got like $15,000. The second time he robbed a bank, it was 3 months after he robbed the bank the first time. He ended up with $16,000. I think between the third and the fourth time, that's when he ended up getting caught. And when they went to his house, they found a bag full of money, like $20,000. And he says that he spent that money on bills. I don't believe he spent that money on bills, because if you spent that money on bills the first time that you robbed a bank, it's no need in going back a second and third time. But it's clearly obvious that the father and the daughter are on some type of hard drugs, because the father is HIV positive. And I want to know more about Jacquelyn Smith, because from what the family's saying is that she was she had it all. She had it all. He lost his job. She had a good job. She owned her house and all of that. And so they said that he had everything to gain from it by killing her. But again, I don't understand, because it's clearly obvious that he was off the drugs when he did this, because you cannot kill your wife or your husband and think the police is not going to go after you first. You just can't do it. So, like I said, the story was crazy all along. I think it's fucked up that he blamed it on panhandlers. I don't like panhandlers anyway. I'm not going to even sit there and lie. I don't like panhandlers, because I feel like You know, if you could stand up in the middle of the street with a sign saying you're homeless and everything, you could go get a job. And I know some people don't have access to phones and all of that stuff, whatever. But the bottom line is, I do not like panhandlers. I cannot stand them, especially male panhandlers. I can't stand them because I'm a female. And if a male panhandler come up to me tomorrow, you got some spare change? What do you mean spare change? What do you mean? I don't have any change to spare. I don't have anything to spare. I worked hard for my coins. So I ain't sparing anything. So yeah, you know, when it comes to panhandlers, I don't like them, you know, and it don't even have anything to do with trust. But I think it's messed up that for the people who have compassion enough to help panhandlers, and for him to play on panhandlers, it's just messed up. And Baltimore already don't have a good name, and so for you to sit there and do that, I mean, and it drew so much attention where Oprah Winfrey talking about she don't feel safe to give, which is a lie. Because to me, Oprah Winfrey is stingy anyway. So she's not going to give anyway, but she felt the need to, you know, tweet about that because y'all fucked up. I think it's messed up that they, you know, played on people's heartstrings. I think it's fucked up that, you know, they are black and then they had the nerve to do that. Drugs is a mean thing. Drugs is a mighty, mighty mean thing because drugs will make anybody who's hard for it do the foolish things. I think it was downright evil. Like I said, I want to know more about Jacquelyn Smith because how did she get caught up with this man who had HIV and who was a criminal? It was clearly obvious that she was bamboozled because it seemed like she had her head on her shoulders and she got bamboozled, and it's sickening. When I saw the husband and the stepdaughter on the news, the family was like, as soon as they found out that Jacquelyn Smith had been killed, they knew it had something to do with the husband. And they said that when they went before the news, they actually laughed because they could tell that was phony. And the first time that I saw some of the interviews, I started laughing too. Because I was like, you can clearly tell that these people are lying. They are so lying. But I just had to put my 2 cents out there because my fan was like, are you going to do a video talking about this? Because this is ridiculous. And so, you know, I was thinking about it. So I just had to put my 2 cents out there. You know, I think it's fucked up. I think this world is fucked up. But you know what? With everything that Trump is doing, I can't even, you know, I can't even be shocked or surprised. This world is just getting more and more, just going more and more down. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this on up. What y'all think about this bullshit? Do y'all want to know, you know, exactly what happened? Do y'all think there should be a fatal attraction to this madness right here? Because I think it do. I think we need a fatal attraction for this story right here because, like I said, I need to know all of it. I need to know what was Jacquelyn Smith doing with a bum-ass nigga with HIV, a crackhead-ass, grown-ass daughter up in your house. I need to know about this woman because she's dead and she's not coming back. So I would like to know about her. He said she didn't die in vain. So I think it's up to her family now to go ahead and tell us more about her and let us know why this smart, intelligent lady ended up with this HIV-infested bum. But anyway, what are y'all thoughts on this? Do y'all want to know more about her? Leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. To all of our new subscribers, I seek you. To all of our old subscribers, thank you for rocking with us. And for the ones that are not subscribed to us, go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you can stay up to date with us. On that note, I'm out of here. Deuces.